Hello, good afternoon and welcome back to Medill's Farm here on ESAFC TV. My name is Bonnie Jensen and I will be taking you through today's match. And the Eastern Suburbs starting lineup, we've got Kate Payne in goal, Erina Wong. Number 5, Rebecca Van Dort, captain. Number 7, Lucy Carter. Number 8, Taylor O'Brien. Welcome back. Number 10, Jade Paris into the starting lineup today. Olivia Page, number 13. Ella Finlay. Saki Yoshida, Nicole Cooper, and our goal scorer, Devon Jackson. On the bench, we've got Ashley Vincent, Kate Carlton, Annie Byrne, Amy Atkins, and Jerry Gibson. Welcome to today's match in the Lotto NRFL between, of course, the home team, Eastern Suburbs, and the away team, the visitors, travelling up from the Tron this afternoon, Hamilton Wanderers. As I mentioned, my name is Bonnie Jensen and I'll be taking you through this afternoon's game, and I am joined by an absolutely brilliant person, an even better football player. He's from our men's team. Welcome, Jackson Jarvie.
Thank you, Bonnie. Happy to be here.
Stoked to have you. How are you feeling about today's game?
I'm feeling confident. Got a good girls team out here. Yeah, I think we'll do well. I think we'll bounce back well from our defeat to Northern Rovers and come out with a good performance, hopefully. Yeah,
last weekend was pretty tough. Last Saturday, going down to Rovers in the Kate Shepherd Cup, we were gunning for a win, but yeah, just beaten by a better team, and we're underway. Hamilton Wanderers with the kickoff. Rebecca Van Dort, early header. Now, Jackson, I always ask this to my co-commentators, and we were discussing before the game, but score predictions, tell the listeners.
Score predictions, I think it'll be 3-0 to Suburbs at half-time, in score 4-1.
Look at that, 4-1. Actually, you're not the first person to say 4-1. Jaden van der Heijden, who's assistant coach today, he also predicted 4-1. I reckon we're going looking at maybe 5 or 6. Hoping for a high-scoring game today. O'Brien, good turn here. Switch the play out to Wong.
Good cross.
Good ball in. Alicia Perry's all over it in goal. I think Suburbs will be looking to use the width today with Olivia Page and Erina Wong in those wing-back positions. Wong trying to stay onside. She likes to kind of be right on that end line. You're also quite like that. You're quite a high-up player as fullback, would you say, Jackson?
Yeah, I think the way the men's team play, it requires a lot of the fullbacks to try and get on the ball and be attacking. So it's good to see the women's are trying to do the same.
Yeah, it's been pretty good for us this season with the likes of Wong and yeah, we've had Amy Atkins and Lainey Strawn as well on the left wing back, both who have kind of been out injured, so been experimenting with a few different players in that other wing back spot. Olivia Page, good press. Jackson, big win yesterday for you guys. Bay Olympic, 1-0. Pretty stoked with that?
Yeah, really important win for us with the schedule we've got coming up. So yeah, I think the team was pretty happy after that, and rightfully so. We had one of our better games, I think.
Yeah, I was saying yesterday during the match how it was, you know, we're not really looking promising for that National League spot, but however, we're still in line with the Chatham Cup, and yesterday was definitely good for team morale heading into that, wasn't it?
Definitely, yeah. Great ball from Devon Jackson.
Good ball in. Last time we played Hamilton Wanderers, it ended up a 2-2 draw, and potentially cost us. It was kind of we were looking on track to potentially take out the league or give Northern Rovers a good chance, but we're 2-0 up at half time, absolutely all over this team, and just, you know, don't know what happened. The tables turned and Hamilton put in a big shift in the second half, so hopefully we've learnt from that and we don't have the same thing happen today. If you're new here, welcome to ESAFC TV. Hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already. We live stream every home game here on YouTube, and we'd love to have you join us. Shout out to Ryan Daniel, who was tuning in. Lucy Carter's partner. Lucy Carter is our centre back today, number 7, and we're still waiting for him to propose. Have you heard that storyline, Jackson?
Hadn't heard that storyline, no.
Yeah, well, I'm emceeing the wedding, and I'm trying to hurry up Ryan Daniel to bloody propose, get his knee dirty, but he won't. So Ryan, if you're listening,
that's awesome.
You know what to do, my friend. We have fun on this live stream. It's not serious, Jackson. Although, you know, sometimes we need to be serious. Ella Finlay drops back into centre back this afternoon. I do like her in that midfield role, but with Rosa Card now departing for America, she has been forced to slot back in, and unfortunately this is our last game with Ella Finlay, who's an absolute legend of Eastern Suburbs. She is also off on a scholarship to the States, so she's going to be a huge loss for Eastern Suburbs.
Awesome opportunity for her though.
Unreal.
You gotta play some football and get your education paid for.
Why not, eh? Jackson, good turn here. Good switch of play.
Good thing for Ella also going to America with the opportunity she had with the New Zealand women's under-20s. Just put her more in that mix and hopefully give her more opportunities with them and build up to the World Cup.
For sure, I think she's definitely one to keep your eye on. I mean, she's proved herself to be able to play anywhere, and she's been playing at this level for some time now. Even still so young, like yourself, Jackson. You've been playing in the first team. Nicole Cooper here, chance. Jackson can't quite get through. Wanderers calling for a foul.
Ooh.
Risky ball there.
Turns out well.
It's paid off. Jeebus. I guess in games like these you can afford to be a little bit risky. As I was saying, Jackson, you know, you're one of the youngest players in the men's first team, but you've been standout. You're enjoying that experience playing senior top level men's football?
I don't know if it's standout, but yeah, it's a cool opportunity.
What do you mean? I heard Coach Kane give you a shout out on Eastern Suburbs social media.
That's very nice of him. I don't usually get stuff like that, but yeah, it's a good team, and it's awesome to be playing at kind of the highest level for youth players that you can in New Zealand. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
It's a good ball through. It is offside though, and Eastern Suburbs that need to watch that counter attack. They're pretty quick up top this side. Oh, I thought the ref was holding up his offside flag. I think all the players did too, but I think he was actually calling ball was out for a throw-in. It's very confusing. A win today will send Eastern Suburbs up to 3rd on the table. They will. I think they go 1 point ahead. Let me just confirm that for you. I think they'll go 1 point ahead of Auckland United. However, we will have Auckland United will still have a game in hand. Northern Rovers just looking like they're going to take out this league. They've been pretty unstoppable this season and haven't dropped a point. Similar to Auckland United on the men's side, who also haven't lost a game all season and won the league so early last night.
Yeah, Auckland City are a very
Auckland
good
City.
team.
Did I say Auckland United? I mean Auckland City. They are a very good team, aren't they?
Yeah, they're very, very good.
I reckon we'll get them though in the Chatham Cup final. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon. Be nice if someone else knocked them out, but yeah, we'll knock them out if we have to play.
Yeah. If we have to, we'll do it. No worries. But if someone else can, even better.
Be nice to them.
Ella Finlay trying to head of that one.
No trouble for Rebecca Van Dort. Class defending.
Van Dort, well defended.
Devin Jackson probably quite happy to get away with that one.
Ella Finlay, not really sure what happened there. Bit of a missed kick. And Hamilton suddenly looking dangerous. Devin Jackson, nice turn. Good little cheeky gamble.
Do not want. Oh,
Cooper,
great turn.
it's a good ball. Can't quite find Jade Paris, who was in a good position.
You do not want her with the ball.
Oh,
because she does just that.
Devin Jackson, you got to shut her down. Little left foot dink, as we've been calling them in training, a little dink over the top, and it's a great ball over the top into the goal. 1-0 for Eastern Suburbs.
That's awesome.
Devin
Great
Jackson,
finish.
she has just gone ahead now with that top goal scorer of the competition. We'll take it. I reckon a little cheeky hat trick today from Devin. What do you reckon?
Just a cheeky hat trick.
Taylor O'Brien probably looking to score as well. She's playing a little bit deeper though this afternoon. Jay Paris, you know, she's also dangerous on the ball. And the ref just fell over.
The ref's been taken out.
By himself. Oh, that's really sad. Hope he's alright. I've not seen a rib substitute before. Oh, he's lost his pen. Saki's just giving it back to him. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but you can't help but laugh, right?
But we do. Very good defending, Rebecca Van Dort. Go Liv, go Liv.
It's so funny. I've had to say it to every commentator that's joined me, but it's so hard not to like coach or like cheer like what you've just done. I do it all the time, and yesterday I was joined by Jake Moosebelly, and he also did it, and he screamed into the microphone. I had to apologise to the listeners, you know, for probably bursting their speakers. It's at least we can have fun with this one. It's no Sky broadcast, but
Cheerful.
big tackle there. Good step, Lucy Carter. Lucy Carter can't quite find Olivia Page there. What about the All Blacks last night? Did you watch the game?
Yeah, it's massively disappointing, eh?
It's quite funny, really. I feel sad. I feel sad for the coach, but you know.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna. Oh, good header.
That's a great header. Jeebus, it's pretty scrappy down that end of the pitch, isn't it?
Yeah, don't know how much longer Ian Foster's gonna have a job, unfortunately.
It's so sad, though.
It is. Role with such big expectations.
Yes, probably too much.
Passed on by the predecessors.
Oh, here's a chance. Jade Paris. Absolute class. Composure up the top. So good.
Great finish. That's a Jake Michelle finish.
That is a Jake Michelle finish. It's also a Jade Paris finish.
I think Jake took it from Jade.
I think so too. Jade Paris has been, I think, the last
over 100 goals.
Oh, over 100 goals for Suburbs, and she's been our top goal scorer for some time now. She wasn't. She didn't suffer from an injury midway through this season. I'd say should be still top goal scorer for the team. But
very good striker.
Just Eastern Suburbs now 2-0, 18 minutes in here at Medill's Farm. Of course, it's a clash between Eastern Suburbs and Hamilton Wanderers, and thank you for joining us on ESAFC TV.
Hold on by Olivia Page. Takes it to the byline.
Good.
Still in.
Can't quite execute that final pass. Eastern Suburbs though, looking like we're going to be scoring a few today.
Nice handball from Taylor O'Brien.
Love that. I was just going to say, I don't think we've had any corners today yet, have we?
Don't think so yet.
It's something Eastern Suburbs needing to work on defensive corners. I mean, particularly against Northern Rovers last week. They were just absolutely, what's the word? They're very good at taking like set plays. And they've kind of got Eastern Suburbs all 3 times we've played them from across into the box and stuff. Don't know if it's just that team or us. But as we were saying earlier, Northern Rovers have been a pretty solid team, and it's a good ball over the top from Nicole Cooper. Can Jackson get there?
Again, you do not want her with it.
Little strike, probably could have brought it down and taken her on, but that's okay. We'll dabble. Beautiful day here at Medill's Farm, thankfully. It was a bit grim yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a bit cold.
It's a good kind of fluky touch there. Alicia Perry coming to come off her line and goal.
Although it was 3-1 to Northern Rovers, I didn't actually think the score reflected what it was. I thought there were 2 outstanding strikes that no keeper is really going to save. So
I think
you take those, 2 5-second plays away, and it's 1-1.
Exactly, and I think because they happened, just back-to-back goals, and
exactly.
I mean, if they only scored one of those, I think the mindset would have been different.
Completely agree.
Jade Paris can't quite get to that one. It's a good ball through, though. I think when we were sitting in the office before the match, I predicted 3-0 at half time. So did you, didn't you?
Yeah, we had 3-0 half time.
It's looking good. We should have put some money down on it, eh? We should have done a little cheeky bet ourselves.
Much of a gambler, Bonnie?
Yes. Right, like not a huge gambler, but a little cheeky $5 punt. It's a good strike, Devon Jackson over the top, just on that left-hand corner. I think I predicted 2 from Jackson and 1 from Saki Yoshida, but Jade Paris is in there. Speaking to Jeremy Ruan before the match as well, he is a football journo, and he predicted a hat-trick from Devon. No, he predicted a goal from Devon, a goal from Jade, a goal from Taylor, and a goal from Rebecca Van Dort, which the money could be on. That's not a bad bet.
Rebecca Van Dort is known to get a few goals.
Yeah,
so
he reckons a pen from Bex.
Very trustworthy on a penalty, Rebecca.
Little injury here, little stoppage in the play. Eastern Suburbs gonna come over and have a little drinky lala. Can't quite see who that is down for Hamilton Wanderers. Obviously don't bet on football games though.
I won't be doing that.
Just the All Blacks last night.
Made when we watched the All Whites at the Good George, I had a few friends that definitely reckoned New Zealand were the team to bet on, but unfortunately it wasn't the outcome everyone was looking for.
No. Shout out, of course, to greatest manager on earth, Danny Briggs, who's tuning in. She's a pretty good sort, isn't she, Jackson?
She is a good sort. Danny's a very loyal club member.
You've
There's a lot behind the scenes to help everyone out.
Yeah, Danny's off sick today, and you've been filling in for her, and then we called you up onto the live stream, didn't we?
Have been filling in for Danny. Yeah, I was lucky enough to hop on the ESAFC TV live stream.
Oh, yeah.
Filling in, but can't replace,
Can't
unfortunately.
replace, no. And we definitely need Danny for this Wednesday. So, Danny, if you're
definitely
listening, it's going to be a huge Chatham Cup game. And, hey, we'd love to see you there. Obviously, if you're watching today, it means you're an Eastern Suburbs fan. And on Wednesday, we also have another huge game in the Chatham Cup, round 4 against Birkenhead. We'd love to see you down there. I was saying how yesterday that with Devon Jackson, we're going to be coming down. We're going to be very loud. You'll definitely hear us. I was thinking about bringing a chainsaw down, but the chain off, of course, so there's no danger, but just revving it up on the sideline. Do you think I'll be let in?
I don't see why not.
Maybe just a sign will do.
After Waihi's support base, I think anything kind of seems normal.
True. They've got flares. That's got to be more dangerous than a chainsaw without the chain.
I agree. It's awesome to see that, though. Waihi bringing a new culture into the league.
Yeah, it's just, it's just like what football's all about, club football,
Well, you see it in England with the county football and everything, and it just looks awesome.
25 minutes in here at Medill's Farm. The score is 2-0. Eastern Suburbs been the dominant side, would you say, today?
Yeah, I think we've controlled position well and had 2 very good strikes on goal.
Jackson, good turn. Looking to make it 3. Well blocked there. Caitlin Byrne. Got to block those shots from Devon. More than likely they'll go in.
Cicada does enough to force a goal kick. How long have you played for Eastern Suburbs, Bonnie?
4 years now. Well, I'm going to be on my 100 cap soon.
Awesome.
Not for the Prems, but for the reserves. Maybe. Do you reckon I'll get a poster? Do you reckon we'll celebrate that? 100 games for reserves? Or not really? It's not really a thing, is it?
I mean,
Okay,
probably
cool.
probably could make it a thing.
Just for me. How long have you been here, Jackson?
14 years or so. Yep.
Got 10 years on me, eh?
Yep.
Wow, that's pretty incredible. You'll be getting your 100 cap soon then too.
Oh, I haven't played for the
I
Prems
haven't
long
played
enough,
for them.
unfortunately. But hopefully one day.
Yeah,
That'd be a cool goal.
I think we've got some coming up. We can't spoil it for the players because we like to keep it a surprise. But there are a few in the men's team coming up with their
I can see that coming.
their 100 game, and the same in the women's team today.
You think they know who they are as well, eh?
Yeah. But we like to surprise them because we do a little celebration before the game. Usually we'll get a poster, we'll get some champagne.
fantastic.
Obviously the champagne comes after the game. Nicole Cooper taken down there.
Great
The
ball.
ref's playing advantage. And Cooper has got to be careful. She's suffered from a few injuries in these last few years, so hopefully not too serious. Coach Stephen Hoyle does have a good bench though, with the likes of Annie Byrne and Amy Atkins, Kate Carlton as well. You know, coming off the bench, and then of course young player Jerry Gibson, who I'm unsure if she has made her debut just weeks ago. She hasn't had too many minutes in the first team, but good opportunity for her to come off the bench today.
You know, it's a nice day at Medill's Farm if Kate Carlton is warming up in sunglasses.
Such a Kate Carlton vibe, eh? She's actually a vibe.
Having a blast.
Yeah. Not sure who you bring on here really for Nicole up top. I mean, the obvious choice would potentially be Annie Byrne, and then maybe bring
Taylor up.
Oh, yep, bring Taylor up, put Olivia in the middle, and then Annie out wide, or even Amy out wide.
I thought Annie was very good off the bench when she came on against Northern Rovers. Creative, tidy, good player.
She's got pace on her, that's for sure. Good ball in, kind of. Luckily, Nicole seems to be okay. Good run here, Jackson. She's pretty on form today, Devon Jackson.
Unfortunately for our opposition, I think she's usually quite on form.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, Eastern Suburbs, you know, our women's team becoming quite diluted with, Rosa Kidd last week played her last game and she's off to the States. Ella Finlay, she'll play her last game today, and then we lost as well, Rachel Head, 3 midfielders. So hopefully, you know, the show can go on and still have a good performance in the National League. Well defended there, Hamilton Wanderers. Eastern Suburbs will go again. It's a good strike, Olivia Page. Why not?
It's one post, just unfortunately not ours.
One behind. Van Dort does well, Ella Finlay.
Good shiver from Ella.
Please explain the shiver for the Eastern Suburbs fans, because it's a word we use without giving too many tactics away, of course.
Sure.
But try your best to explain the shiver.
Shiver was introduced a few years ago by Declan Edge when he came up with Ole, and it's just the process of, as soon as we lose the ball, our reaction to then try and win it back in groups to avoid the counter-attack.
Nice. Good explanation. Something we work on at training, and leads me to my next point. We've got a little cheeky present for Ella after the game. I'll tell the listeners. So we do a thing called the Rondo at training here at Eastern Suburbs in both teams, and it's, you know, 2 players in the middle defending, kind of 5 or 6 players on the outside, and Ella Finlay always seems to be the player in the middle having to defend, because she'll always lose the ball despite how good of a player she is. She just can't seem to hack the Rondo, and so we've got a bib like what you wear in the Rondo, and we've written season ticket on it, because she has a season ticket into the middle of the Rondo.
That's awesome.
And I heard, rumour has it, you also have a season ticket, Jackson Jarvie. You like to play in the middle a lot.
Yep, Stephen Hoyle, Michael Bilt, they let me know that I have a season ticket as well. So yeah, lots of warming up to do on
Some
game
people
days.
just can't hack the Rondo, can they?
Fortunately not.
So we'll chuck a little photo of Ella with her bib up after the game on social media. If you haven't already, give us a little cheeky follow on the gram, ESAFC.
Tyler Lissette, you will not see him in the middle.
Really?
That guy's very, very
Oh, I
good
need to
Rondo.
ask him about this.
He won't tell you. He's quite humble, but he is very good in the Rondo.
It's a good
Good
strike
shot.
there from Saki. Damn, that was my chance.
That was your chance.
To have my prediction. Saki Yoshida. I will be in the rondo middle quite a bit, but there's one player, Lexi Sheed, who isn't here today, but when her and I end up in the middle as the two defenders, we just cannot get out. It's like we're like cursed, just her and I. We can't do it together. So we always try and go in different squares of rondo, so we don't have to defend together. Jackson, good run here. Well defended. Hamilton Wanderers hanging in there. I mean, I'm a bit nervous if it is 2-0 at half time, because it'll be very similar to how it was just a few weeks ago. Taylor O'Brien, good run here, but again, well defended. 10 minutes left of the half, still plenty of time for another couple of goals. Eastern Suburbs, please, and thank you.
Bonnie, if you were picking the team, would you go for a 3 at the back?
I really like this team, this first team with the 3 at the back. They've really mastered it. Steve's done a great job with them.
Yep.
Charts here, Hamilton Wanderers.
Great defending, Ella Finlay.
Oh, she's holding her head. That doesn't look good. She's going to want to look after herself. They're heading off to the States, and physio Luke Garvin's been called on. Stood up straight away. This isn't good. And
hoping it's just a knock.
Hopefully she's okay. This is not ideal. It was well defended though, wasn't it?
It was awesome defending.
That was probably one of the best chances Hamilton have had all match. Again, another big decision as to who you bring on. Maybe you look to go 4 at the back now, but we haven't played 4 at the back pretty much all season. So,
well, if we're doing this well with 5, you want to hopefully keep it the same if we can.
Although you do have the likes of Kate Carlton, very solid defender who could fit into that role quite well. Ella's looking okay though. Corner goes behind. And back to the 3 at the back discussion. I really like it for this team. I think they do it really well. That it's kind of like a puzzle, and they've mastered it. If I'm playing it, I struggle a little bit, but I'm working on it. And yeah, no, I like it for this team. I wouldn't say all teams. Yeah. What do you reckon, Jackson? You're the football expert.
I think it is the right decision, because you've got 3 very good centre backs that you all need playing. Of course, you could push Ella into midfield, but I think that would force someone else to have to move into a position that's probably not suited as best to them. So I think it is the right decision. Yeah.
I think it was as well inspired, by so many centre backs we had. Well defended there. That was a chance. Devin Jackson, and hopefully not another injury up the other end.
Yeah, coast to coast.
And
just a hard challenge, I think.
Yeah, I think just with that 3 at the back, Steve had so many centre backs, so many good defenders at the start of the season. Even though we're kind of losing them all now with the likes of Rebecca, Kate, Rachel, Ella, Rosa, Amy Atkins as well. Lucy Carter, yeah. So. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, and they've absolutely nailed it, so why not? I do love having I don't like sometimes when the 2 midfielders play on the same line.
Sure.
I get muddled up with it, but this team have seemed to nail it very well. Good ball in, Saki Yoshida. This half has felt so long.
Yeah, it has.
I'd like to see a couple more goals. It's been very Eastern Suburbs dominated. Good view from up here in the commentary box, isn't it, Jackson?
It's a great view.
Better than the sideline. Bit
of
gusty.
headwind. Yeah. Substitution before half time. Hamilton Wanderers. Number 15 going off and number 11 coming on.
Cox coming off for Harris. Early sub, why not? Must be maybe an injury.
Very good ball. It always seems like there's never enough match balls. Eastern Suburbs.
I love your Paige just having to run behind the dugout to get that ball for the throw-in. A few players slipping over. I wonder if the pitch is still a bit soggy. Would that be the right word? I can't think of the word. Bit wet from the rain.
Soggy works.
Soggy works. We had a bucket load of rain over the last few days, but thankfully it's held out for today. Van Dort, good step. Cooper looking for Paris and Jackson. Good step there, O'Brien. She's been solid in this midfield role today. Can't quite find a pass though.
I thought Taylor's done very well in midfield today.
Quite like her in that role.
Yeah, she's been good.
Well defended. Oh, surely a foul, ref. Oh, interesting call. He calls it the other way. Oh, and he's getting a card out. That's interesting, isn't it, Jackson? What do you reckon? Think that was a yellow card?
Sorry, listeners, I don't know if I agree with that. At the end of the day, it's the ref's call.
That was interesting. I thought we had a free kick there.
Well, Taylor was elbowed in the face, so I don't really understand how it's theirs, but that's okay. We move on.
Here. Kate Payne does well. Eastern Suburbs needing to keep a clean sheet. It's going to be quite a bit of added time, I think. Foul in the back there on Jackson. It's a good strike, Rebecca.
Oh, no way.
Unbelievable strike. And James, you're going to have to clip that one. Producer James, he's already cutting the clip for the highlights reel this week. Wow, that is an unbelievable strike.
That's fantastic. Left foot as
well.
well.
Hilarious. Do you know Rebecca, she says she's neither foot. When you say what foot are you, she'll say both.
Ambidextrous.
Yeah, because she doesn't believe in that. And here I was just changing the scoreline to 2-0 for my halftime graphic, and it is in fact 3-0, like we predicted. Jackson,
Thank
look
you
at
very
us
much,
go.
Rebecca Van Dort.
And we did, did we pick Rebecca to score?
We did.
From the penalty spot we did. Jeremy Ruan did. Not a goal like that, but oh my goodness.
Oh, she's quick, the striker. Well defended by Lucy Carter though.
We're never going to hear the end of that one from Rebecca, are we?
Do we want to though, when it's that good of a strike? Going into half time, what do you think Coach Steve Hoyle will have to say to the players, Bonnie?
I can see the girls getting a bit tense in the game, getting frustrated. I think when you've got this much possession and then there's like the little things that go wrong. I think the girls are getting frustrated with themselves and each other, but I think they just got to keep their cool. Realise they're all over it, and I think we don't want to repeat, as I mentioned, of last time we played this side where we had a convincing lead and we were absolutely dominating the first half, and then somehow couldn't maintain it in the second. So I'd probably, if I was Steve, probably just say keep your cool. I'd maybe look to bring the subs on potentially. I think it's an exciting bench and all 5 players could add to the game. What do you think, Jackson?
I think he'll be pretty happy, and like you said, we can see that a few of them are getting a little bit tense, but he'll tell them that there's nothing to worry about. It will come as the game progresses, and hopefully, like you predicted, it might be 5 or 6-0.
And there it is, folks, half-time here at Medill's Farm. Thank you for tuning in. Stick with us for the second half. We'll be back in just a mo. It's Eastern Suburbs 3, Hamilton Wanderers 0. underway here at Medill's Farm. Welcome back to ESAFC TV. My name is Bonnie Jansen, and I will be taking you through this second half of Lotto NRFL football, joined by the absolute legend Jackson Jarvie. Jackson, welcome back.
Thank you, Bonnie.
How are you feeling for the second half?
I'm excited. Awesome first half by Suburbs. We hope to see a few more goals, and hopefully none go on the back of our net.
Surely not. It's been a pretty good start for Eastern Suburbs, 3-0 up at halftime. Goals by Devon Jackson, Jade Paris, and an absolute screamer from captain Rebecca Van Dort. I think her shot was just closer to halfway than she was the goal box, and left foot, top right corner. It was unbelievable.
Fantastic.
We're never going to hear the end of it. Even at the first thing she said when she walked off the pitch, she was like, "Bonnie, did you see my goal? Did you get that on the live stream?" I was like, "Yes, Rebecca. Don't worry about it." Of course, we predicted 4-1. You predicted 4-1. I was thinking more 5 or 6. Hopefully, we're looking good. Last time we did play Northern Rovers, we were up to 2-0 at half time, absolutely all over them, and then somehow second half came along and it ended in a draw. So hopefully that doesn't happen again today. I would like to see a few more goals, and we've got a pretty exciting bench who are already warming up, so likely see some changes soon. Handball there.
You were talking about the All Blacks before, Bonnie. Do you think after this series the Irish are real contenders to win?
Harris.
It's gone in!
It didn't look like it was going over, but no worries. Jade Paris makes it 2. 2 for her, 4 for the team. Unreal, Jade Paris, goal.
She has a nose for goals, Jade Paris.
She's just she just can finish very well. Very clinical. We love that for her. We love that for the team. And 4-0 up. It's a good second half start for the Lily Whites. Do I think Ireland can go on and win the World Cup? Maybe, yeah. I don't really follow rugby enough for that. I don't know the All Blacks playing, but yeah. I quite like the Irish team. I bumped into them at the gym. They gave me a protein shake and I was having a yarn with a few of them. A couple of them follow me on Instagram, so you know what? Maybe I will back them to win the World Cup if we don't get there. Taylor O'Brien. It's a good ball through to Jackson, who's got there, but maybe a penalty? No? Just swings left, but Eastern Suburbs looking good. Looks like Annie and Amy are warming up and about to come on. Should we predict who they're coming on for? I reckon it's
as long as we don't get shot.
I reckon it's going to be a straight swap. Liv Page and Irina Wong both off, and those two will go wing backs. What do you reckon? No?
For Annie?
Yeah, maybe Jade off, maybe Nicole off. Who knows? Maybe Taylor will come off.
Yeah, it's been a big schedule for the girls over the past month or so with all the Kate Shepherd Cup stuff. So you might think Steve might just rest a few of the players that have had a bit more minutes.
Especially 4-0 up, and we've got a big game next weekend against Northern Rovers.
Exactly.
Still wanting to, finish the season strong.
That's a way, isn't it?
Be the team to beat Northern Rovers. I mean, we'll be wanting to after last week.
Great
Good
footwork.
Strength there. Sandwich, Taylor O'Brien. Speaking of sandwich, I feel like a sandwich.
We see Taylor fall over quite a bit.
Yeah, we do. She loves it. She loves the ground.
I think it's when players around the league know that she's that good, they're more prone to taking her out than others. So, unfortunately, being that good for Taylor O'Brien means you've got to get tripped up a few times a game.
Good ball into Yoshida. Nice cross. Not enough numbers in there though, clearly. Van Dort. Not sure what O'Brien was trying to do there. And it is Saki and Nicole coming off for Annie Byrne and Amy Atkins. Erina swapping over to right wing back. Annie going up top for Nicole, and Amy Atkins coming into this left wing back, which I'm excited about. Amy has a great left foot on her, and she again has scored quite a few goals for Suburbs this year from that wing back position.
Sad to actually see Saki go off. I thought she was really tidy and good for the midfield today. Didn't get caught on it, moved the ball well. But two great subs coming on.
Interesting as well. See Annie playing quite central.
Well on from Lucy Carter.
Lucy Carter trying to clear it. A chance here. Hamilton Wanderers.
That would have been our score prediction.
It would have been.
Thankfully, I'm not right.
Thankfully.
Oh, that's not too nice.
I just missed that. Was it a head
Smack
knock?
in the face for Jade Paris,
Yikes.
unfortunately. She's not very happy about that, rightfully so.
Hey, look at this. After today's game, Jade Paris is going to go up to second goal scorer, second top in the league. Devon Jackson will be first. Juliet Lucas will be third. We'll have all three top goal scorers in the competition
That's
after today's game.
fantastic.
And then Rebecca Van Dort will bump up with her fifth goal.
And Taylor
of the
O'Brien
season.
not far behind either.
Taylor's also on 5, yeah. Imagine that, if we finish the competition having the top 3 goal scorers in the league.
First team coach Steve Hoyle recently had a baby boy, George.
Yes, yes. Talked about George on the commentary. He's so sweet, isn't he?
He's a very cute boy.
Do you like playing with Stephen?
I do. Don't get to that much anymore, unfortunately.
He's an old man, that's why.
Actually, not the oldest in our team, believe it or not.
Oh yeah, that's Tyler, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, we were saying the other week how the men's team is so young, but it's the average is evened out by
Yeah, it has evened out of it.
by Tyler and Steve to like maybe average age of 45 or something.
I think one game early in the season we had an average age of 17 and a half.
That's crazy, eh?
So
Jade Paris getting some treatment. Of course, the reserve team's match this morning was postponed with too many players unavailable to school holidays. Not ideal, meaning I didn't get my football fix this morning. I was pretty gutted about that. Bit of a structural change here with Jade Paris coming off from an injury. Taylor O'Brien's been pushed up to number 9, centre forward. Not quite centre forward.
she is very good, Rebecca Van Dort.
Kate Carlton coming into centre back, and Ella Finlay pushing into the midfield. I love Ella in the midfield, so I'm excited for this, for her last game for Suburbs this season.
Oh,
good ball
awesome
over the top,
ball.
and he's going to be all over this. It's a good stride. No, it's not. It goes too wide. We didn't have any burn on our score predictions, but maybe we should change that.
Awesome for young women in New Zealand with the opportunity coming through with the Wellington Phoenix women's team being introduced.
Very good, and of course if Eastern Suburbs qualify for the National League, which is looking likely, they've introduced a youth league as well, so there will be a bunch of under 18s playing for Eastern Suburbs on a national scale this year, as long as this team qualify. Stephen Hoyle not happy about that foul given.
Jade Paris appears to be a bit of discomfort, unfortunately. Hope she's alright after the knock to the head.
Good ball in, Rebecca Van Dort. Done well.
Well done, Amy.
Amy Atkins stopping the corner there. Kate Payne, a short one there to Van Dort, a little bit dodgy. I keep thinking Amy Atkins, Kate Carlton, I keep getting them mixed up. Usually Kate wears a bun on her head like Amy is today.
I think Hamilton have had it quite hard this season. They had a really good run in the Kate Shepherd Cup last year.
Good chance here, maybe Taylor O'Brien to get her name on the score sheet. Oh!
Goal
maybe
line
a late little
clearance.
tackle there, no? Yeah, I think it's tough for any away team to, kind of out of Auckland-based team to travel up each weekend. It makes it tough, and
Definitely.
it's been hard on Tauranga as well. Tauranga City. Foul here on Olivia Page. And we're 60 minutes in here at Medill's Farm. Thank you for tuning into our live stream on ESAFC TV. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Hit that like button if you are on the video. Also, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. It doesn't cost you. You just basically click the button so you don't miss any other videos coming up. Free kick here, Devon Jackson to take. Reckon you have a crack from here? Fancy yourself? Think Devon will hit target?
Personally, I wouldn't fancy myself, but Devon Jackson, you definitely fancy her to score from here.
Annie Byrne taken down in the box, but it's not a penalty. We're still waiting for the free kick. It's a good strike, Alicia Perry. Jerry Gibson looking like she's about to be subbed on. She's going to get a good 30 minutes here if so, which is exciting for her. Don't believe she's had too many minutes for this first team, so she'll be looking to make her mark today.
It's awesome that they try and push the young players through. Late challenge on Olivia Page.
Devon Jackson trying to get there. She's cracking up at herself. Couldn't quite make it. Do win a throw in though. Substitution here. It looks like Taylor O'Brien is coming off, getting in the rest. She's needed for next week, and Jerry Gibson coming on in the number 16 shirt into the midfield. Oh no, she is pushing up into striker.
Devon dropping back to midfield.
Nice little turn here. Stephen Hoyle pretty bold to use all his subs. Would you say? With still 30 minutes to go, or why not?
Why not? I think you're at a comfortable point in the game, and it's good to try new things. Let some girls that haven't played as many minutes get a run out. Be cool to see the keeper Ashley Vincent maybe get a little spell as well.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Oh, how many subs have there been? Because you can play 5 subs, but in 3 segments. So there was 2 at one time, and there were 2 other individual ones. So I don't think she can come on.
Maybe not then.
I wonder if there's like an extra allowance for goalie. There's probably not, is there? Maybe there is. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, honestly. Be nice to see her get a run though. She's probably been waiting patiently for her chance to have a go, but Kate Payne unfortunately has played very well this season.
Let's talk about the Chatham Cup on Wednesday. What's the game plan, and are we going to win?
I definitely think we're going to win.
Yes, Jackson,
everyone's pumped, and rightfully so. You know, it's the season hasn't gone quite as everyone probably had hoped it would, but you know, Chatham's Chatham Cup's what we're here to play for right now.
You're preparing well. You've been recovering, looking after yourself. Maybe get in some ocean swims this week.
Yeah, I think recovery is a big priority for everyone this week. Sun's really putting emphasis on that with the 100-point system. But yeah, go to the pools later and early night, I think, tonight. So
Nice,
I
Jackson.
think most people will be doing the same.
Yes.
It's just nice to be playing football rather than in lockdowns like we have been for the last couple of years.
I know, it sucks. I mean, it has sucked. That's why I was gutted to not play this morning.
You've had a odd run for the first team this year, Bonnie.
Oh, just a couple.
Enjoyed those?
Fun. Yeah, I do enjoy it. Played a few times over the years for these girls, and I'm a bit washed up now, so any chance I get, it's a bit of fun,
That's great.
Mates with the team, mates with a lot of the players, so yeah.
That's
but
awesome.
just love being involved,
Yeah, as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters.
Just got to get my fitness up. But Jaden Vanderheiden, who is sitting on the bench as assistant coach and is also a player in your team, he actually coaches the reserve team, and that's a good laugh. So yeah, he's pretty good. I always give him a little bit of crap and tell him that he needs to yell at me more, but he's too nice and won't.
Great challenge.
Lucy Carter, well defended.
I've got a friend, Geordie Bremer, that actually played for the Hamilton Wanderers team last year. Really good young player, so that's
The women's team or the men's team?
the women's team for Hamilton Wanderers. So she stopped playing for them this year, so I'm sure that's another big loss that they've had to kind of take on.
Nice ball out there to Erin Wong. Goes out for a corner.
So if you're listening, Geordie, they definitely miss you, mate.
Olivia Page taking this corner, perhaps. I don't think I've seen her. Oh no, she's just lining it up for Devon.
Interesting that they're not marking as tight on Rebecca Van Dort.
It's a good header, Olivia Page.
Who would you be your player of the season for the women's team so far, Bonnie? There's a few contenders.
I really rate Ella Finlay. Like, I've just got a little soft spot for her. I think she's very good. She's been very solid. Devon Jackson obviously has been exceptional coming in. like 5 games in or something, and has made her way to top goal scorer. So those two are standouts, but you can't go past Rebecca Van Dort. She's a seasoned player and just so solid for this team. Like she's a massive loss when she's not here. So those 3 have been standouts for me personally. Rachel Head was very good before she left. But yeah, what do you reckon?
Yeah, I think
you agree.
There's definitely a few that you could say that have been player of the season, but I think I'd have to go with Rebecca.
Rebecca, don't tell her we said that. Hopefully because we'll never hear the end of it, Rebecca.
I think with Devon Jackson with a very close second.
Oh, great tackle there, Kate Carlton. Oh, class, Rebecca.
Oh, Amy Atkins.
A little nutmeg, was it? Ooh.
How is that possibly
I'm so confused what's happened here. She's got absolutely taken out Amy Atkins, and then there's been no foul given. So she assumed there would be a foul awarded, and she's picked up the ball, and then play continued as per the ref, but then he called it a few seconds later. So random.
Sorry, listeners, for their reaction. I think we all were just a bit confused as to
just what?
The sequence that went on.
Corner here for the visitors. Chance to pull one back. If they did this and it actually ended 4-1, like we're actually stuck it. I'm going to manifest the scoreline for Wednesday.
For Birkenhead.
Birkenhead.
It'd be nice if you could manifest your scores.
Oh, I do. Every week, get it right. Kidding. Kate Payne. Solid in goal today.
Been a couple of calls you would think, was that a foul? Was it not? But
Been a pretty scrappy second half, hasn't it?
play on has been the go for the most part. Nice turn, Finlay.
It's a good ball in, Elephant Lane. No one's on the end of it though. Good defence there from Carlton. Nice step, Jackson. Little short free kick taken quickly. Atkins tries to cross it in and
unfortunately you get that a little bit in the wide areas.
Spins out.
That's okay, we all have those, myself included. So sure Amy will move on to the next one pretty quick.
15 minutes left of normal time here at Medill's Farm. Eastern Suburbs, a dominant performance today. We'd like to see a couple more goals because we love goals. Probably could have had a few more. Would you agree, Jackson Garvey?
Yeah, I think so, but I don't think I'll be complaining with 4 either, as long as it's a clean sheet in the end.
I remember a season a few years ago, the one when we won the league, 2019 I think it was, and I think our average score per game was 4-0 or something. It was pretty crazy. I just remember like every week was like 4-0, 4-1.
Well, we won the double, didn't we, a couple of years ago? 2 years ago? Won the league and
the cup. Yes,
and the
we
cup.
did. We did. That's what we were hoping to do this year, but the triple, we were going for the league, the cup, and the National League. Well, last year we were looking pretty good. We won the league. We were in the Cape Shepherd Cup semi-final, and National League was then unfortunately called off because of COVID, and then the Cape Shepherd Cup got pushed out to this year, and it was just, I think, we had lost players by then, and we didn't really have a proper build-up, but we were looking on track to get the three-peat. But, looking forward to that National League format in the women's competition and the men's.
We haven't seen it yet, so
we haven't seen it. Yeah, it was called off last year. Chance here, Annie Byrne. She's got some pace on her.
Cut in.
She'll look to take Hamilton on, and nice little strike there. Amy Atkins. She was called offside though. But yeah, that National League format is such a good idea, and I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing it, go through. It's just a shame not both teams are going to be in it. But as we were saying, the men's team have had a pretty tough run this year with injuries and players out, and it's been a really young team, a rebuilding season. But I think next year's the team's going to be unbelievable. Would you agree?
I think so. Yeah, definitely.
Maybe you'll be captaining the side next year. I see it.
You see it? No, I don't think I'm the man for the role just yet.
Just yet.
Maybe if I got over 100 games, they might consider me. No, I think everyone's pretty happy with Michael Bill as your captain. Very respectable player to
not a bad guy, is he?
Work under. So, yeah, don't think anyone's complaining.
He was your school team coach, wasn't he, as well?
He was,
What's
yeah.
it like, going from, playing under him to now playing alongside him?
It's different, but I really enjoy it. He doesn't treat me like I'm one of his school players or any of us boys for that matter. He treats you like you're his teammate, which is good. He tells you when you've done something wrong and when you've done something right. So yeah, I think that's why he's a good captain. But don't tell him that. Don't tell him that.
Do you ever yell at him?
I don't yell at Vilty.
Do you ever yell at any of the older players?
You're
a pretty nice guy though, so I can't imagine it.
Oh, I'd say I'm a bit mean when I'm playing. I'd like to think I'm a bit mean when I'm playing, but no, I don't usually have to yell at them because they're all pretty good. Would just rather worry about what I'm doing wrong rather than what other people are doing wrong.
It's funny that one, yelling at your teammates, and you often talk about it, especially like with young players, more young players playing senior football, just learning like not to take that stuff personally, because you are going to have, some bickering, and it's for the best for the team, right?
Yeah,
if
you're
you're yelling
right.
at someone, it's only for the best. So it's important not to take some tough calls personally from your captain or your senior players.
Yeah, and even with your coaches to young players, it's like might feel like it's personal, but it never is. They want you to perform at a good level and they want the best for you, and sometimes it's just quite hard to see that, so just stick with it. And
I personally love it when people yell at me. I like being told
gives you
what
a
to
bit
do.
of motivation.
Yeah, it hypes me up. That's why I was saying I love it when Jaden yells at me, but he doesn't do it often because I'm just such a good player. Kidding. He just doesn't really talk much on the sideline. Some coaches are like that. I'm off to watch the 17s boys play after this, and
Awesome.
we were just laughing how Tyler Lissette, who coaches that team, he's a very silent coach. He also doesn't like to say much from the sideline.
Tyler appears very silent to a lot of people, but actually, yeah, isn't as silent.
Is he the opposite? Is he quite loud, are you saying?
Well, he's loud when he needs to be, but yeah, I think people really respect him because he's never trying to have a go at anyone. He just tells what he thinks.
Strike here, long range free kick from Caitlin Byrne. Hamilton trying to, you know, get something from this game, even if it's just a goal or two. 10 minutes left of play. Oh, and a miss chance tackle there from Kate Carlton. Thankfully, Kate Payne saves that one. Hamilton probably could have kept dribbling with it and given themselves a better chance on goal, but luckily for us, they didn't. Carlton will be kicking herself for that one. Kate Payne, oh, crucial save there. Little nudge and gets it out.
Just got to be careful not to give away gifts in these last 10 minutes of the game.
You can hear Coach Stephen Hoyle from the sideline telling the team to lift their standards, you know, with this little momentum of play from Hamilton Wanderers. Steve-O's not going to be wanting to concede.
Number 7 for Hamilton Wanderers. Again, a little bit of discomfort. Hope she's alright.
She been subbed off, or?
I'm not sure, honestly. I think maybe she's a little bit stomach sick.
We've just been worrying about this Hamilton player off screen. Missed what happened there, but it seemed like a potential chance for the Lily Whites. Oh my goodness, the ball's almost hit us in the commentary box. It's gone over the club rooms. We've just been asked to climb the roof, haven't we, Jackson? Over the club rooms, because we're high up here in the commentary scaffold, and the ball's gone over the top of us, over the club rooms.
Yeah, I don't know if Sun Singh would approve of me climbing over roofs, so
Should I do it? Should I get up there?
No,
I reckon
I'll
be
go
good
and
at
get
that.
it for you. That's okay.
Go the back way, eh?
Yeah, we'll walk around the back and get it. You asked us all these questions in our interviews in pre-season, Bonnie, but who do you think is the funniest player in the women's team?
Probably Lucy Carter. Well, her and I have a similar sense of humour.
Nice.
And
Great, Chris.
I have good banter with Devon and Rebecca. We actually, do you want to hear this funny as algorithm that we came up with the other day? Rebecca, Devon, and myself, we us three are like little three amigos, quite good mates, us three, and we reckon we are the girl versions of Stephen Hoyle, Jaden Vanderheiden, and Aaron McFarland. Do you reckon? Can you guess who is who? If you can. Well, it's actually quite obvious when you like realise the reasons who is who.
Devon's Aaron.
Yes.
She probably wouldn't like to hear that.
No, she loved it. She loved it.
Oh.
That's so funny.
Rebecca's Jaden.
Yes.
And
I'm
you're Steve. Yeah.
It was so funny when we came up with it, and Steve said he didn't want to be Rebecca because she was too moody, and we said Stephen and I are quite similar because we talk a lot and we always try and make it about ourselves, which if you're watching this live stream you've probably already gathered. I do like to do that. And Rebecca and Jaden are quite similar, you know, quite moody sometimes, and Devon's just like quite classy and calm, like Aaron is, and like a little pocket rocket type thing. So that's where we've gone with that. But it's quite funny. We're gonna have to get a picture of it.
Sure, Aaron.
Maybe
we'll
do an interview about it, us three. Maybe we'll have like a 3v3 or something, like a little mini game, and we can make some content out of it. Do you reckon that would go off on Eastern Suburbs social media?
I reckon you get a few girls, yeah.
Oh, I'm also making a TikTok. Do you think that'll go off? Eastern Suburbs
so.
TikTok?
I think if you get the right content and the right sound. So Lucy Carr's the funniest, you reckon?
Stephen Jackson. Damn, chance to make it 5. Yeah, Lucy Carter's pretty funny. Rebecca's funny, like just in a different way. Everyone's actually pretty funny. Who's the funniest in your team? Yourself?
No, I would not say myself. Maybe off the pitch, but
You're the funniest off the pitch?
No. Funny story. Michael Belt, he likes to be a bit cheeky with what he, says to people, trying to kind of wind everyone up in a nice way. And he always looks away and then looks back and does this little smirk when he said something he thinks is funny. That always makes me laugh a lot.
Yeah, he does rate himself.
But I think probably Tyler. Tyler's very funny. Yeah.
He's just like subtly funny, eh?
Yeah, he just makes like little comments that just make you laugh a lot. So yeah, I think he's funny. Oh. You'd like to think a few of our players from this team could break into that Phoenix team eventually, eh? Definitely,
yeah. I know Stephen's working on getting some of these girls overseas, and he's really good at, we spoke about it yesterday as well in the men's commentary, but Eastern Suburbs is a kind of a pathway club, and it's never the end goal, which is a great mindset, and it's a great place to be. Building up young players is definitely something they look to do, and
yeah, definitely
still be successful, despite that, and yeah. So hopefully we see people in the Phoenix mix.
That'd be awesome.
We're into extra time here at Medill's Farm. Probably not too much added time. There have been a few injuries, more in the first half. 4-0 win would be ideal. Hopefully can hold it out. Keep it goalless on our end.
Well done, Amy.
Good run it.
Oh, what a goal!
Unbelievable left foot strike. I knew she could do those kind of goals.
Awesome individual goal.
That was unbelievable. Hey James, producer James, cut that goal also for the highlights reel this week. We had a great team goal yesterday, scored in the Bay Olympic game, and then Rebecca's unbelievable one in the first half, and now that. Jeepers, what a team, what a club, what a place to be on your Sunday afternoon. Thanks Amy for that entertainment. I'm going to have to now update the graphic because I preempted it. I thought we were going to finish 4-0, but it's actually 5.
You're pretty spot on, Bonnie.
Didn't I pick this?
You did, you said 5 or 6 now. It's very good. Might even get you 6.
Oh, no way. No way.
Annie Byrne.
Oh.
Nice, Rebecca. Far side. Can Ella Finlay get one before she goes to the States?
Unreal.
Not quite, unfortunately.
And there it is, folks, full time here at Medill's Farm. What an excellent game. We love scoring goals and we love winning. Hey Jackson, did you enjoy yourself?
I had a great time. Did you enjoy yourself?
Oh, absolutely loved it. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in on ESAFC TV. We've loved having you here. My name is Bonnie Jansen here with Jackson Jarvie, and we will be signing out. But we will be back next Saturday for our men's team. So tune into that. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you to producer James and our cameraman at the top. We'll see you next week. It's Eastern Suburbs 5, Hamilton Wanderers 0.